I got one of the many men childs jogging along the road here, nothing to do with me. But like with the expensive pack on and running along like this, right, nothing to do with me. Oh! Stopping here very specifically because the mast is just there and I have on my upload phone literally got 7%. And I'm going from there down to here. 2 hours. No, only an hour. Only an hour. But if I stop here, charging, that's the worst battery. If I stop here, get 20% in it, because I'm so close to the mast, it will upload more quickly. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Got all the equipment. Yeah, and like running in a sporty fashion. It's just like, this started in France 30, 40 years ago. Lazy sporty, so it was vomit then, but it's encroached and totally taken over Britain. Gotta have the equipment. I bet these special runner backpacks cost about 50 quid. Nothing to do. I shouldn't have even done that because I have no interest following on from my previous video. The only reason all I know is this. I said this to my daughter 6 or 7 years ago. If you're engaged in using your mind, your head, if I turn the engine off now, it should have charged up enough to restart. All I know is the following. If you're engaged in using your head, I don't, when I wake up in the morning, I am completely and utterly like, I've got nothing to say to the world. I've got I have got so much material from the last 10 years that it's like, what I need to do is sit and work on that and fashion a few real life events. Actually 20 years. Oh yeah, I've got to start with 1992. Yeah. The problem is this is more fun. But anyway, I have literally got this. I don't lie about books. I got 10 books that I could be just plodding through working on based on what I've got mapped out, the material I have collected, the actual dialogues I've got them. I've been putting them into my dictaphone, etc. for years. And some of them are really good, and I know they are. Whether or not they will have the perfect Proustian language, we shall see. I should just hire somebody. No, I actually can do that. Anyway, to the point. Why did I turn this camera on? Yes, there is only one thing. Even though I was not sat down mentally trying to put something into a camera, I never do. Never. If you're watching this now, this is the end, and I've got to edit them. It's a kind of a, but it's not a travelogue. It's because I don't want. My life ended November 2022. That's it. It's like end and fresh start. Only because of one encounter. Anyway, then. Share with anybody. If you're mentally working on something, the very best thing you can do, and I discovered this 7 or 8 years ago, and there is actually some science on this, every 20 minutes, get up and do something. So what I would do, I'd arrange my little cave kitchen. If I was writing a really important email where I wanted to try and encourage somebody I had encountered to ally Never worked, never got anywhere, never got to a phone call with anybody ever until November 2022. The only one I like anyway. And that's the point. Yeah. What I do is like, I've got to send this email. And like after half an hour, no, I've got to go and saw some wood outside. That's just as important. So when you go out and do your 20 minutes sawing wood, that's when you have your good thoughts. It's like, well, it is said scientifically the blood gurgling around your system into your brain wakes up little bits of subconscious that you need to complete the puzzle. I don't have any puzzles in my life at all. I never have. But anyway, so I was like, just finishing the last bit of spring cleaning, band tidying, and like, what a good line. It just comes from nowhere. And it's true. I gave her the wrong book. Bel Canto, nah. I should have given her. If I'd have been sat and had time to think, I should have given her Bridges of Madison County. Because within that book is the question. It doesn't actually ask the question, it's a beautiful book. Is the question, which is the best mode to be? Because ideally, you have to find somebody in life. There are only those two modes, itinerant or homebird. And 98% of people are homebirds. Bizarrely, I'm very good at being a homebird, but I'm a little bit more itinerant. And 98% perform their adventure holidays, etc. Now, I don't want to say this because I don't like to make myself sound special. That's something I really, really, really hate. But I'm one of the... I can do both. But deep down, I spent so much time in wanderer mode. I spent 3/4 of my adult life in wanderer mode. Wanderer mode is not a magpie, although you have to, because you subconsciously you have a sixth sense where you can encounter other wanderers. So they are who are your people for an hour or a day, occasionally 3 or 4 days if you're blah blah blah. Anyway, yes, but that's the thing. It's the one thing above all. Well, two things. Yeah, get up and move around. Ideally, hand sawing wood. I saw somebody do in her little video, November 2022, but I gave her the wrong book. Not that we should test anybody, but it's like, it's like so confusing, because this is what the mermaid class have done. They've messed up who are we. That's what they've done. You got Eckhart Tolle, all of these kinds of people, they've messed up because they're trying to enforce their viewpoint of who we should be. No, you are what you are. Yes, if your environment, which could mean being with the right person, I encountered the person I had no idea she existed. If somebody said to me prior to walking into a front room in 1992, you will spend 2 years of your life every day thinking only of what's in this front room with some kids, I would have said, don't be fucking stupid. That's the last person, place, scenario I would want to be in ever. And then you find that's the place that works for you. Not magic, that's who you are inside. You're the person who liked to be with children, etc. And do fixing of somebody you love, their broken lock catches, etc. That's not all of life, of course it isn't. You still have to read, and that person also happened to like really good books. In fact, gave me my first Primo Levi and most important book of all, Lewontin's Doctrine of DNA, which I gave my daughter for her 18th birthday, my copy. Anyway, back to the point. Yes, that's what they've done. These fucking Eckharts, these mermaids, it's like they've confused it. They've put this extra layer of, you need to be like, as we say, or they never tell you anything. Oh no, we're sharing, we're inviting you into this space here. You're going to share this space with me online. And in that space we get to, there you will find, you don't listen, you don't, I'm not guruing you, no, I'm enabling you. I'm allowing you, your natural fucking Russell Brand, who's probably all sorts of dodgy things, junky spirit, to flourish there. No, that complicates things. There are only a couple of simple modes in life, and one of them is to be the Robert Kincaid, and the other one is to be the bourgeois homebird, who's craved after the bricks and mortar. I have never been that. 98% are deep down. So be it. Anyway, yes, so I gave her the wrong book. There we go. Such is life. And now that's charged. Mast just there. Zoom it up. I'll have the best. Oh no, the mast is there. You can actually see it. So that means it will take minimum time to get the video up. Not that I care about getting videos up, which I don't. You don't, but that's it's like an interesting travelogue. You don't really know what you're looking for. No, you can't formulate what you're looking for until you've been in it and ended, and it's ended in failure. But that's what I needed. I needed a fellow, refugees of course are far too melodramatic word, but I needed somebody who is more the itinerant. Oh, there it goes. Oh well, we better turn the engine on now. Only give it a halfer. Good. That's the number 3 really shitty battery. Put number 3 shitty battery in. So let it go, let it run for 1 minute, which will bring it back up to pre-cranking power, and then put the shitty battery in. So I've got to go over to there, which is the best sun spot. 2 hours of sun. There we go.